All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Old Reader, New Reader. Sorry for starting a little bit late. We just got to chatting, so you know how it is.
It's my fault.
Oops. Sorry, I just ran over a cardigan down here. Okay.
You're
Anyways,
good.
hi. So I'm here with a guest who's been here before, Cutie Pie Maple. Maple, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Um, Thank you for joining me last minute when I was like, hey.
You're good.
James is here. I know he'll understand because he's on Sunday. He's like, "Hey, so is your March over your New Year schedule done?" And I said, "No," but it's basically done, you guys. Okay, it's basically done. I just have to decide the Patreon pick, so it's fine. It's fine. We're here. It's cool. It's a
We're
busy
here.
month for me.
There you go. You're good. I was just gonna play card games on Twitch, so you're fine.
We're gonna play Inscription or something else.
Oh God. Yeah, I was gonna play Inscription, but I would have had to beat a boss because apparently it shares like your private files at one point.
Oh, just your friends.
Oh.
Just your Steam friends.
Oh, because yeah, one of my followers yesterday on Twitch was like, "You might want to do this off stream," and then it became a joke that I was watching porn.
Oh yeah, because you do go through your folders, but you don't see anything.
Yeah, I was like, it's fine. I have nothing to hide. And then I
Yeah.
was like, crap, I used to do boudoir. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, thanks for having me, Maddie.
Welcome. So just so you know, I'm sorry, we just went into talking. We're old friends. Kristen is also a streamer. That's been basically what she's been more into lately. Sorry, Maple, my bad. And you
Okay.
can find her stuff down here, her Twitch link. I do recommend checking her out because she's one of the most just genuine and just uplifting people. And thanks. Uh, so definitely check her out. So we are here talking about the first 6 issues. I am aware that there's more. Oh, thank you so much, Andrew. Thank you. I hope you have a good evening. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. So this we are talking about the Harley Quinn animated series comic book. I know it's kind of a mouthful, which is the Eat Bang Kill tour. So we're talking about the first 6 issues. That's what's on DC Universe, available right now. And from what I've heard, kind of through the grapevine, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, the first 6 issues are great," and then they're like, "The rest." So I'm not sure, but this one, I think the first six issues pretty much closes pretty well. Harley Quinn episode's not even my birthday. Surprise, Hayden. Well, luckily, I read this last week and I loved it so much. When I was thinking about a book, I was like, well, I bet Kristen will like it, and it'll be a quick read.
It was very quick.
And it feels like the show to me. Have you seen the show?
Yeah. I'm current, so it really did.
Yeah. So this comic does continue on from the show, but I think you can still enjoy it whether or not you've seen the animated show.
Yeah.
I do want to say that as far as, I mean, I've yet to watch a DC animated show or movie that I've really genuinely disliked. But this was, I love that show a lot. But I'll try to talk about the show because I did that a lot when I talked about Invincible, the comic book. And it got me some hot water.
Oh, okay.
They're like, you keep talking about the show. And I was like, I can't help it.
It's good.
It's good. But Harley Quinn animated show, very good. So it does continue on. So it's in that kind of universe. So it ends with Poison Ivy basically not going through a certain wedding, and she and Harley Quinn are kind of going on the road together as an item. So this is a romantic sort of story while also being kind of a story of growth of these two characters, especially Poison Ivy, which is very neat.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
So instead of having the weddings, like, hey, let's still go on your honeymoon tour. Let's just go on a road trip together. And so they kind of get into shenanigans while Poison Ivy deals with her kind of walls and issues and, not knowing how to be close to people without pushing them away. I'm sure that has to do with her thorniness. Her personality matches her powers to a T.
Absolutely.
While we also see a whole slew of other DC characters in there as well, of course. A lot of Catwoman, which is great because I love this universe's Selena Kyle.
Oh my god, Selena is just perfect in this universe.
So funny. She's so funny.
And her design is gorgeous. Like she's just so pretty.
She's
I love
so
it.
good.
I love her.
And some interesting villains here as well.
Yeah.
But yet, yeah, the only thing that was missing was Kite Man, which makes sense.
But
you know, we love Kite Man in this
I love
house.
Kite Man so much.
Oh, I love Kite Man.
He's so great.
It's a shame, but I love him.
Yeah, it's okay. He deserves everything. So
So that's my quick description. We will get into some spoilers, but nothing that I think will in any way inhibit your enjoyment of this reading. Because even through us talking about it, the big strength of this to me is the dialogue personally and the art. Which I shouldn't say dialogue and art. There's just like any comic book. The words were good and the art was good, but no, the dialogue is very. The writing's very good. It's very witty.
Yeah.
It's very conversational. It's very easy to get into.
Mm-hmm.
It moves so you're just in it immediately. I think it's been a while since I've read something like a big 2 comic book that felt that way to me. So before I keep blabbering on,
no, you're
Maple, I'd love to hear some of your thoughts, your initial thoughts.
Yeah, I really liked the art. So I liked the series art, but like honestly, the comic art was just like chef's kiss. It was
so cute.
It was very cute. And like any scene where Ivy and Harley are flirting, they just do heart eyes and they have the biggest grin. And I think that's just so cute. Like, so immediately I was really in it. I really liked the storyline too. And all the characters. And I liked that they kind of touched a little bit on Harley and Ivy's like, okay, we do bad things, but we still have these standards, which is hilarious to me. And then they do my favorite thing where they just have superhero power or supervillain team ups.
Oh yes,
because they're all like, well, we're badass women and we're not going to let dickheads dictate things.
And sorry, Melissa, I'm awkwardly looking for a photo that I can share.
You were absolutely fine. No. It was so good. Normally it takes me a little bit for comics, but
I want to show a little example of that with her hard eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely feels more like if you're, and I think I'd say this would be an easy sell for even non-Big 2 fans. So if you're a big fan of, graphic novels through like, I always yell, always shout out for a second or like Boom or things like that. This is like that, but for DC people.
Mm-hmm.
I think just in style and also the way they're talking about things. Like my other Kristen, Comic Slayer, she and I always talk about, I know you and I have talked about as well, how we love these characters in DC. You and I are big DC fans. You're my Starfire fan forever. I'm, the Wonder Woman fan. We love these.
Okay, hold on. No, fuck. Just showing off my figures. Okay, all right. Anyway, sorry.
And we love these big action sequences and everything, but we always wish that, there was more of the downtime with these characters and more of them spending time together and having a personal growth and really dealing into that instead of like the big picture, like, okay, we got this big event coming or, this multiverse like shattering thing. And you don't have time for the real people to people things. And this delivers that to a T. Which is wonderful. More of this. I understand it's easier with Harley Quinn, but I want more of this with everybody.
Well, it's why, I think you and I both talked. You told me about the webtoon, the Gotham, which
Wayne Family Adventures, yeah.
And which if you haven't read, guys, please go. It is everything I want in the Bat family of actually showing Bruce Wayne loving all of his Robins and just and like you said, like this. The Harley Quinn was perfect because there was action, but you felt like they were actual characters.
Yeah.
And it transitioned from humorous to serious so well. It wasn't just suddenly a stark change.
Gabby, I think you'd like it. I know that you're not always into cutesy, funny things, but I think this will work for you. Is this a new reader show? Not technically, because I did not read this for the show. I read it. And then I picked it for Kristen to read.
It's a good one for me.
So it passes. So my favorite thing about this is really the growth of, I think, Poison Ivy first and Harley Quinn second, and how she navigates that. Because right now she's coming off fresh off a relationship, and Poison Ivy's had a really hard time getting close to people, and Harley especially. And part of that's because Harley has done some crazy things that just kind of make things more difficult for Ivy. But she's really trying to change that, and she has been, being more honest about things. But this whole story isn't just them being closer and kind of like navigating their own relationship. A lot of it is just Ivy trying to figure out how to be herself.
Yeah.
And how to be a partner. Because really, this whole time she's like, I'm still so scared. I'm so scared to love you. I'm so scared to be with you. I don't know how to deal with this. And she gets really down in the dumps, and she's like almost combative a lot of times through this. Even when Harley's trying to do something good,
yeah,
Ivy's on the offensive the whole time, which, given her character, makes sense. Especially animated show, because she's more of like she reminds me of Daria from Daria.
Yeah, very Daria.
Just sort of like, okay, yeah, whatever, So to see her go through this is, I don't know, it just felt like a different attention given to the character that we don't typically get. Because there's not a lot of Poison Ivy centric stories or books. She's in there a lot. She has the Amy Chu book, which is fantastic.
Oh,
but we don't get a lot of like really Poison Ivy focused stuff. Oh, absolutely, because she's having and I think that was so great to see, because she's having full breakdowns in here to the point, which I love, where she's seeing like psychiatrists.
I love it. Psychiatrist Harley, like Harleen, is there.
Yeah, because during the show, and then as well as this, whenever Harley's having like a big crisis, she kind of just talks to herself, but psychiatrist herself, who kind of helps her work through issues. But I got to the point where like Ivy is saying psychiatrist Quinzel in her mind. And I think it makes her really relatable.
Yeah.
And they really dig through the trauma she's been through in her life from like youth, and what that goes through, and like why it's still getting in the way now. But at the same time, like I also really love seeing Harley's growth through here, because she's still also trying to deal with this and navigate and trying to be the most respectful she can be of Ivy's boundaries, which is so sweet, but also so frustrating, because she's like, okay, God, do you need time? I know you're upset, but do you want to talk about it? And Ivy's like not at all having it. But she's trying not to be the like overbearing person, which is really hard for Harley Quinn, obviously.
Well, and I think, there is, even in these 6 issues, Harley kind of goes from constantly stressing Ivy out on the decisions to, okay, you need something low-key. You need something quiet, because I'm going to try the best I can for you to do that. And we'll see how this goes, which I thought was great for Harley.
Oh, yeah. It's great because us talking about this, if you didn't know this was these 2 characters, you'd be like, oh, what a great like relationship book. But then you remember where we are, and it's like, okay, all the shenanigans, because Harley did not plan anything. They're just staying in houses that used to belong to other, like, where the villains themselves are like away, right? Or
they stay with at a hotel, and twice.
Well, yeah, and a couple of like villains' old houses, because they stay with, I always forget her name. She was in The Flash, the one with like is like
Nightshade?
Livewire or
Livewire.
Yeah. And of course, everything goes to shit all the time. Every restaurant they go to gets messed up. They're trying to stay out of the press, but that's not really happening. And it's beautiful. I love that.
It's chaos, but in such a good way that fits them. Like, even the heroes, I feel like it's great, because even the heroes. So, big fact about me, I love Nightwing. He is my baby.
Oh man, the Nightwing thing.
It's so good, because Nightwing pops up and they think he's there for them. And they're like, look, we really were just here to eat something and go to the bathroom. And he's like, oh no, you're fine. I'm not here for you. Y'all are adorable. Get out of here, basically. And I love that. Like, and
the 2 of them objectifying him and talking about his butt.
His butt. And then he just is like, damn straight. Like, It's so
Oh
good.
yeah, it was great. It's just fun. Like I think if you're a DC fan, you know, and I'm giving away all my cards here. We normally talk about the end and give a review, but I obviously loved it.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, I led this.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
You're fine. Um, but I love having a fun DC, like a relaxed DC sometimes because I love all these big events. I've read some really hard things in DC and I really enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it feels nice to just have fun, have a break, and see everybody.
Yeah.
And Barbara Gordon's always greater than this, of course.
Bless her.
Commissioner Gordon. Okay, this is Harley Quinn animated show. Commissioner Gordon is the best one.
He's absolutely
like comedically is
so
the perfect iteration of this man. He is just drunk and has no hope in his life.
He's so great. Depressed.
He's so depressed. It's just love him.
So, I love him. I won't spoil it, but I will say Clayface's cameo in this was everything to me, and I loved it.
It was so good. It was so good. I need you to read Batman Detective Comics sometime this year so you can get some good Clayface in there.
Okay.
Because he is also just as wonderful, and that's a very Bat Family centric.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so I think you'd like it a lot.
Okay.
It's about the crew.
I love the crew. I love them.
It's absolutely worth it. Man, the bummer that because this is short, we will run out of things to talk about, but that is okay because that means we have more chill time at the end, just to talk. I'm trying to think of what else is. We kind of already mentioned. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we talk about the outfits?
Yeah, we can talk about the outfits.
Because it's really nice reading a comic with so many different looks and outfits. Like Harley and Ivy both have just totally different outfits, and also the women supporting women is just
throughout this book,
entire from everyone.
Yeah, women supporting women, queer women supporting women.
Yeah,
lovely. Vixen is the queen of this book. Vixen and her girlfriend,
they're so
are so lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And even though Vixen is so tired, actually everybody's tired of Harley's shit. Vixen's tired of her shit. Catwoman's definitely tired of her shit, which reminded me of a joke we have to talk about from the book.
Okay.
They were lovely. And you know what? The love for Vixen in here is very important as well, because she does not get enough. And
no.
I just slurred my words. Enough love in the comics at all.
Agreed. Yeah, and Zatanna is also a favorite of mine.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No, you're good. But I love that they focused on Vixen, because they could have focused more on Zatanna.
Yeah, and I think because of Vixen's relationship as well, it made a good
parallel
fold for that, because they needed somebody to talk to. Ivy needs someone to talk to, and someone to kind of team up with. And so it was nice for them to see what can our relationship look like? What should it be looking like? And for them to kind of be those mentors for them. It's great because I love the hero anti-hero relationship in any book. And to see Vixen do that was great.
Yeah.
Now, one funny moment we have to bring up before I forget.
Okay. ADHD.
Yeah. We both have ADHD.
We both have ADHD.
It's tough. So I don't know if everybody was on Twitter when everything happened, but Catwoman does reference that Bruce doesn't like cats. And I think we know what he's referring to if you were on the internet. I'm not going to talk about it. I don't know what's appropriate. But it was a very good joke.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate a comic book that is up with the times, especially the comic book meme culture times, because Batman doesn't do it is forever going to be the funniest thing to me.
That entire campaign.
And then was great.
Then the shift to Nightwing was just also good. When the meme came out. But also, on that note, if you don't mind me saying, there's a panel that I literally went back to about 4 times for serotonin of Selena hearing that Batman is coming to visit her. And she's also got the blush and the heart eyes.
So cute.
And it's very cute. And her worrying about her cats the entire time. It's great.
Yeah, because Harley Quinn just drops off the hyenas. Like, here, can you guys just watch these just really quick?
They're vegetarian.
They're not. But anyways.
Sorry.
What else to talk about? Really, I think that's most of it, but do you have anything else you'd like to mention before we just
mellow out?
Just chill the chat.
I don't know. Like you said, I really want more of this. Like last time I was on, I don't think it was Old Reader, New Reader. I think it was just your other Fangirls Assemble. And we talked, I will never feel so scorned as the I'm Not Starfire, because
oh my gosh,
what should have been a very nice casual feel of this, right? Like feel of like hijinks and cute and humor.
Yeah.
Like was not. And, you know, and I do want to take a moment and appreciate the diversity in this too, because there is nothing as exciting to me as just turning a panel and it's just a casual frame and seeing a lovely girl in a hijab and like Peaches from the strip club being the most beautiful POC ever. And and like, I don't know. I'm probably going on my soapbox, but like,
well, a lot of that's because this book is written by T. Franklin, who also did a wonderful LGBT story, Bingo Love, which you would love.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
And so I think they absolutely chose the right writer for this book. And so luckily that is all due to her fantastic writing.
Yeah.
But I agree, because you're talking about I'm Not Starfire. When I read books like this, I just get very upset because I want a Titans book that's just this. I want it so desperately. I want it so bad. Stop killing off my original Titans or making them murderers or whatever you're gonna do. Just let them hang out, please.
Let them eat pizza.
Let them be young adults.
Yes.
Let me have that. Please. I don't write comic books, but do I need to learn? So somebody let me do it, because please, dear God.
Yeah.
Let me
and
have
like,
that.
Man, and so being the Starfire whore that I am, I'm sorry, I'll stop saying that word. But like the I'm Not Starfire, I think the difference is like she already had a daughter, and it could have been, they never explain who the dad is in that. And it's Dick Grayson. We all know it's fucking Dick Grayson, okay?
Dick Grayson would not just not be a
I'm
dad.
sorry. I should ask if I could say the F word.
You can say the F word. It's a nighttime show.
Okay. Fucking Dick Grayson. So, and it was such a good opportunity where we talked about these casual things where they could have been showing them eating dinner together or going to parent-teacher conferences or doing something casual. Whereas like this, literally, even with all the chaos, they had dinner. They were constantly flirting. They were like doing
so much downtime,
which is nice. It didn't take away from the action. No. It flowed better, and it made you more sympathetic towards the characters.
Like we've always talked about, if you have the downtime with characters, if you have the chill times, then the big moments matter.
Exactly.
And it's book like that, like this, that made me fall in love with characters more. So next time I see Vixen or Ivy or Harley, I'll remember this. I'm like, I'm way more invested. Like same with Wayne Family Adventures. I think having that will make me more invested in characters when I see them again.
Oh my God, Wayne Family Adventures.
So good.
It's so good.
3 issues of Damien trying to find a friend. Yes, 10 out of 10. Thank you.
Bruce Wayne renting out a theater because he missed, is it Cassandra's? He missed Cassandra's solo. He missed her recital. So homeboy rented out the theater so that his adopted daughter could dance.
I know. Love it.
We love it.
All right. Well, I guess we can go and give our rating and just chill with the chat and talk comic books or whatever.
Sounds good.
That sound good to you?
Yep.
I shouldn't always. I want to give it a 10 out of 10 because it delivered what it offered me. You know, my versions of 10 out of 10s is different than other people's, but for me, it's not that this is like the best comic book that's ever existed.
No.
But for me, it I don't have any issues with it. It delivered exactly what I wanted from it, with comedic timing, the art, and I'm very pleased with it. And I have no notes. So, and I feel really good about it, and I would read again. So for me, it's a 10.
for someone who started reading it 2 hours ago,
so proud.
Thank you. And had taken students on a field trip today, so my brain is fried. I would say 10 out of 10 because even with all of that happening today, if you are a comic and you are capturing my attention that much that I don't want to do anything else, I have to. I love it. I loved the writing. Like you said, dialogue is so important to me.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some comics that I just had to take a break from because it didn't flow well. And I think that's just the inner writer fan fiction days. But...
Well, yeah, and sometimes the story can be good, but the dialogue doesn't feel doesn't feel real. No. It feels disconnected. And I know you and I have read enough, prose even too, where you're like, man, I'm really invested in the characters and story, but these people don't know how to talk to each other.
Yeah.
And we just like, we'll overlook it.
But... Well, and it felt like the characters. Like, even if you haven't seen the show, it felt like the characters, and it was nice. So, yeah, I would give it 10 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed it.
I just finished a show on HBO Max. I love the episode where Harley goes into her mind and refines her origin. Yes, I do too.
Yeah.
It's about time.
Mm-hmm.
Man, bless that show. And bless that show for giving time to smaller characters forever.
I love it.
Clayface and Kite Man. Ugh.
Kite Man. King Shark. What a beam.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
So... now it's just chat time. Do you want to talk about your I guess you can talk about your Starfire origin? Or who are your favorite characters in DC?
Well, hold on. You can't tell at all who my favorite characters in DC are.
It's like Stargirl and Starfire. Not Stargirl, Supergirl.
Supergirl. I do love Stargirl though. I love Nightwing. I love him to pieces, but I also just love the Teen Titans. I have a bunch of the new Teen Titan comics, and I just picked up, oh gosh, was it Mariko's Supergirl run? I don't remember.
Oh yeah, ooh, Supergirl being super?
Yes, I just
AKA the best Supergirl run.
It's so pretty, and
I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. And I feel bad. No offense to the boys, because there's a lot of wonderful men in everything. I also do love Wonder Woman, but that comes from my mom loving Wonder Woman. Was it Dana Carver? Is that who? I don't know, not Dana Carver, but whoever played the original Wonder Woman in the series. My mom loved it. So
Linda Carter.
Linda Carter. I'm a comic book fan. But yeah.
Okay, I was right. I was like, what if I messed it up? ADHD.
I do want the Bishojo, if I can go on that rant, the Bishojo Nightwing figure, and
where he's turned around,
and it's Maddie's fault. It is so beautiful. His face is beautiful, and his butt is beautiful.
Yeah, why don't you have that?
Because I was gonna say I need money, but now I have no excuse.
Yeah, you need it.
Well, I need to upgrade my PC though.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's probably comes first.
I can't justify on Twitch. Yeah, I am also mad we don't have a season 3.
This close to awesome queer Harley. I know, finally.
Yes!
Read this book. It's canonically right after.
Mm-hmm.
Hayden says, if you like this and the show, you'll love the new 52 early Rebirth Harley stuff.
Yes. Please.
I do have some of that I can lend you too if you haven't.
Is that Polly Ivy and Harley? Where Harley gets
I think so. Oh yeah, I think so.
It's very good. I've read it. Yeah.
And James says you should read Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow by Tom King. I have heard that it looks really cool. Have you seen any photos?
Okay.
But it looks really cool.
I'll have to check it out. I haven't read that one. So.
And I don't even know if the trades are out yet. Maybe James, you can tell me. But I know it's kind of ongoing still. Or maybe I think it's like 12 or 13 issues. So I don't know where we are release-wise.
I need to go to the comic store, except every time I go to the comic book store, I either get figures or...
Oh my god, hey!
Oh my god! Hey, how are you?
Haven't seen you in a while. Hello. Yeah, we should open it for comic book recommendations. So, Maple, share with the chat what kind of stuff you like. And I think the chat and I can team up and maybe give you some comic book recommendations, not just DC, but open.
Yeah, no,
what are you into? What do you like? I know what you like, but why don't you tell us?
Can I pull some of my favorites from my
shelf? Absolutely. Okay. Working on cosplay. Nice. What you working on? Need to check out New 52. Harley seems fun. Joe, I think you'd like it. From what I've read, it's really good. Plus, I feel like all the New 52 trades are super easy to buy places. It's super easy to find all that stuff. And with DC Universe, it's super easy to find any of that to read. Okay. I do need to read more Harley also.
I do too. So I think I did give you back your gem in the holograms, right? Because I think
so. Those. I don't remember.
But I love any Birds of Prey. Anything Birds of Prey ever. Black Canary is also up there as one of my favorites. Mockingbird is Marvel, but I love my Bobby. So Black Widow is also a favorite of mine. Anything.
And you cosplay Black Widow.
I do cosplay Black Widow. It's been a while, but I do love Natasha Romanoff so much. If you have not seen the new Hawkeye series, please do, because Kate Bishop is also worth loving.
And have you read Kate Bishop Hawkeye or Hawkeye yet?
No, I need to.
Okay, I have it. You can borrow it. Okay. They basically took everything in the show from that. Mm-hmm. It's fantastic, and you would love it.
I need to. I did play the Marvel Avengers, and I already knew I would love Kate Bishop.
Yeah.
But I loved her so incredibly much, and Haley Steinfeld is the perfect Kate Bishop.
Oh, absolutely agree. Agree.
Critical Role I have all the comics of because they're wonderful. A non-anything, if you haven't read this, I picked this up. It's called Rainbow in the Dark. Have you read this, Maddie?
I did not buy that book of theirs. I bought the other ones.
Okay.
But I have it. We commissioned them for art, and we have like tons of art in the house.
Oh yeah, I have a ton of their art. If you have not read this, it's very good. The only way I can think to describe it is the Powerpuff Girl episode where they lose color. So like everything's black and white, and all of these, like, it's kind of like LGBT kids are figuring out who they want to be, and they're playing rock and roll music, and they're gaining their own colors, and it's very good. And there's also like superheroes and stuff. So those are my favorites. I like those a lot. But
everybody in the chat should know that you also read manga, a lot of shoujo manga.
Yes,
Magical girls. Just outing you here.
No, you're good. I love idols. Yeah, I have. You can't see it right now, but I have like 3 shelves of shoujo manga, and that's not counting. So any recommendations? I know I've just talked for like 20 minutes. I apologize, but I love any recommendations I can get.
Never have to apologize. Okay, so James says that One of Tomorrow's done. It's a Supergirl one, and the first trade should come out in July. So you and I can check that out.
Okay, cool.
The current post-Joker War Harley run is also great. And everything they've done with her for Black Label. Oh yeah, we could read some of that together. Okay. So like the DC Black Label, have you heard of it? Mm-mm. It's like the more like adult or like dramatic things, but they have a lot of great stories out right now.
Isn't the Harleen one?
Oh, by Shape and Cedric, yeah.
Is that part of? Oh, because I've read that one, and that's beautiful.
That's I do have a recommendation for you. But I just look at this first. I think the Harley Quinn show is a great condensed version of the New 52 Harley. Okay. Man, I wish I didn't leave in the other room still.
You're good.
I've lent you Sunstone, right?
Yes, you have.
He has a new book out called Fine Print.
Okay.
And basically, this girl, it's a few people, but there's like angels and succubi. Or cupids and succubi.
Love it.
And the book starts off, this woman summons one, and he's like, well, I'm going to fulfill your every desire. And she's like, well, I don't know about that. I'm not really into it. And it's like, no, I'll take a challenge. And she's like, no, you don't understand. Like, I'm asexual. I'm like really not into it.
I love that for her.
Those people become roommates. But of course, it's a Siobhan Sedgwick book, so it is erotica. So later on, there's someone who gets like a
spice,
a male and a female succubus. It's like assigned to her. But that's really good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Well, I'll let you borrow it.
Okay. Yeah, I am totally game. I've been reading a lot of webtoons, like Korean webtoons.
What are you reading? Because I just finished True Beauty.
True Beauty is so good. The
Oh
drama
my
is also
God.
very good.
There's a drama for True Beauty?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I have not read that Black Cat series. I will keep that in mind. Jed McKay's.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of like, I love a lot of the female run comic book series. Like I love all She-Hulk.
Yes, I have read some She-Hulk.
Of course, I'll never shut up about Unstoppable Wasp. She's my favorite. But I'd love to see you get into like non-big two books. Try to think of a good. Oh, Tough Cutie recommends Purple.
Purple Hyacinth.
She's read it.
So good. Sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
It's very good.
Bring it.
Yeah. Let me. Can I read off some of my? I don't know what this is gonna say for me. Obviously, Batman Wayne Family Adventures is everything. My Gently Raised Beast is very cute.
Okay.
It's one of those almost like teleported into a romance novel tropes that's been going around with webtoons.
Mm-hmm.
Very good though. Lore Olympus, as always.
Of course. Did you buy the book?
No, I need to.
Oh, you've got to.
It's so beautiful.
It is a beautiful collected edition. The Lore Olympus collected edition is beautiful.
I got to meet the author at a con once.
Really?
And it was right before the big boom
yeah.
of her. And I was just like, oh, this is great. Let's see. Let's Play is very spicy and very good. Have you read Let's Play?
I haven't, but I think it's because it's so popular. I just haven't done it yet.
It's very good. And the constant nerd culture references make it even better.
Real quick. Woke NATO. Oh, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Recommends Monstrous and Man-Eaters. Oh, Monstrous, absolutely. Because I know that you love big fantasy books as much as I do.
I do. But
it's a fantasy book set in a more like an East Asian setting.
Ooh.
Very cool. The art is gorgeous by Marjorie Liu. It's another book I'll lend you next time I see you.
That sounds good. I have a lot of novels I need to catch up on too. I'm trying to see. I Love You. If you have not read that one, YOO. Very
Actually,
good.
no, I didn't because I like the art.
Really? It does get better.
Okay.
But it feels
if the art's bad at the beginning, it's a hard sell.
I understand. That's how Fruits Basket was for some people. They couldn't get into the art. Yeah.
For me. So I never read it.
That's why the reboot anime exists, because it is everything in the manga and it's perfect and it's pretty to look at. So yeah. I will talk for days about Fruits Basket.
It'll happen eventually.
Men of the Harem, which is very good.
I did read that one.
Very good. Empress falls in love and the guy's like, oh, I gotta go get married to this other girl, but I'll be back for you in like 7 years. And she's like, fuck that shit. I'm gonna get my own harem. And they're all like, we genuinely like her. She's great. And then she's like, oh wait, I just wanted revenge. I don't know what to do here.
Oh, that's good news, because that book is beautiful. I had a special edition cover too, I think from Barnes and Noble, so I'll have to do it again, I guess. Darn. What can you do?
And I have too many on this list, but...
Oh, I got an idea. I know what you should read with me this year.
Yes. Tell me.
Wolverine and the X-Men.
Yes! Please! I love X-Men.
Yeah, we should read this, because Wolverine's like the headmaster, and there's a whole bunch of like fun slices of life, plus it's written by Jason Aaron. I love Jason Aaron.
Is Kitty Pryde in there?
Yeah.
I'm sold.
Yeah, we should read this together.
All right, I'm game.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Have you read the solo run of Mockingbird?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I really like that too.
If you haven't, please do.
Those skinny Marvel trades, that's like the best thing to pick up at cons back when we could do that. Because like, was it Gem City books or whatever? Yeah. Always have these like crazy sales. Man, I want to go shopping at a con.
I know. I miss cons.
Ooh. What Catwoman have you read? Or have you read?
I haven't read any Catwoman.
We should fix that. Because Evan's recommending Catwoman of East End by Brubaker and Cook, which actually I haven't read either.
Oh, let's do
it. And I've read a ton of Catwoman, all of New 52, all of Rebirth.
Okay.
That would be really fun.
Yeah, because the only like Catwoman I've seen besides like shows and movies and stuff is when she's in other things like Gotham Girls and Birds of Prey and stuff like that. I've seen her in there, but
yeah, we should fix this because you can absolutely real and can join us.
Yes, book club.
You can come on the show. You can hang out with us. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Um. Ooh, I haven't picked up Ramby's Catwoman yet, but I want to because I worship the ground that man walks on. Honestly, I'll read anything he does. But yeah, Catwoman, she's a really fun character to read. I think for a lot of reasons. One, she's sexy, and so all of her like sexy moments with Bruce are like really fun. But also the way she kind of just supports people that are out on the streets. There's something about her just being involved in like young women's lives that I really appreciate about her.
I will say, what was it the Japanese inspired Batman? Was that I think
Batman
that was
Ninja?
Selena, Catwoman's design.
I have that cosplay.
I know.
I've never worn it.
Listen, I will get the Harley together and we'll do it. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Let's do it.
Yay! I need an excuse because I love it. I just have it.
It's so cute.
Send me the name of the comic book. I'll totally join. Okay, we'll make a plan.
Yay.
Next month. I haven't read many omnibuses, but I want to change that this year. Any recommendations? For you, well, the downside is I have to figure out what's accessible for you because a lot of omnibuses, if you don't get them right away, you've got no chance. Gabby, I would love to see you read Red Sonja, and this is me being selfish because I want everybody to read Red Sonja. Oh, Kristen, read Red Sonja. I'll lend it to you.
Okay, I haven't read Red Sonja. I know nothing about it.
You'll love her.
Nothing about
Trust. Her. She's queer.
Is it Xena vibes? Because
it's Xena vibes.
I'm good. I'm sold.
Yeah, you'll like it. But yeah, definitely Red Sonja. Oh man. Super Sons would be like when I think about the omnibuses I own.
Oh, Super Sons.
Super Sons is a really big one that I always recommend because it's so much fun and I think you'd like it. I'd love for you to read Wolverine the X-Men with me, Gabby, if you want to too.
Book club.
I don't know if your dad has one of those. Ugh. You and I should look through your dad's omnibuses and then read stuff together. So I can figure out. Oh, all new Wolverine. Yes. Is it still easy to find? Because I didn't buy it. Oh, Kristen.
Yes.
I've already reviewed this a million times, so I can't keep doing it. But all new Wolverine. It's about X-23. So like,
yay.
Love
her.
She is so funny in this. I mean, it's serious, but she also like she has like a sidekick of hers. I think she's the name Honey Badger, but it's basically another clone. But she's younger. It's like a little girl, and they also get an actual Wolverine that hangs out with them.
That's adorable.
Squirrel Girl brings them an actual Wolverine.
Oh, that's another really good one. Squirrel Girl's solo run. Very cute. Recommend it.
Very good. Maddie, I don't share my omnis. She's your daughter, Joe. Can you share if we all on the show together, Joe? Come on.
Wow.
How's she going to read them? Please.
Yeah.
Come on.
Zatanna.
If I had a dad and he liked comic books, he would share them with me.
Yeah, my dad shares his dice because he likes D&D. So.
Zatanna by Paul. I haven't read. I've never read any Zatanna solo ones either.
Really? I'll have to go back through my Rolodex because I have the memory of a goldfish. But anything Zatanna, and I, my love for Zatanna started from what was it? There was a game back in the day. I think it was for GameCube or something, and it was like maybe DC Universe or something, and you could play as Zatanna, and it was.
Oh, that's cool.
So ever since then, also this may be targeted for children, but everybody should watch Super Best Friends. Super Best Friends, Superhero Best Girls, whatever it is.
Super Best Friends Forever.
Yes. Even though they snubbed us in the continuation where they got rid of Donna and added Diana for something, but
no. Well, they have Super Best Friends Forever, which is only like 6 episodes.
Yes, which is good.
Which was like Batgirl, Supergirl, and Donna. Yeah. But then the reboot
is very good too.
DC Superhero Girls, not the original DC Superhero Girls.
Oh yeah,
DC Superhero Girls. It is so fucking funny.
It's like
it is so good. They're all in high school.
They're all.
Hal Jordan's on the football team.
He's a playboy.
Oh my god.
Poor Jessica. Poor Jessica.
good.
It's very good.
That there's a Teen Titans episode. Have you seen it where like they have to go babysit for Dick Grayson Robin his birthday party? And it's like at the mansion, so it's all the like OG Teen Titans, but they're like really annoying kids. Not OG Teen Titans, new Teen Titans.
Right.
But they're like little kids. Oh my god, it is amazing.
I don't think I've seen that one.
You've got to see it.
Any episode with Barry Allen is so cute and wholesome, and Bumblebee, who does not get enough love in my opinion.
I love her.
Like, she is so cute. Love
that
it.
show. That's quality.
Yeah, I will absolutely check out that Zatanna run. Thank you.
Quentin Quire gets a solid glow up in. These are a lot of words in there. These are a lot of letters. I don't know what that means. Oh, Wolverine the X-Men. Duh. Did you read West Coast Avengers?
I love West Coast Avengers.
Very good.
I love Gwenpool and.
Oh yeah, we're getting a Gwenpool omnibus
and America Chavez, and all of them are.
Yeah. Good. Oh, good. I'm glad if you like that, then all the other X-Men stuff too.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait. Backtrack. Maybe Mad Hatter will appear in Harley Quinn season 3.
Ooh.
Voiced by Steve Buscemi. That'd be good.
That'd be good.
Miss the Penguin, who was one of my favorite Batman villains. Interesting take. A lot of people don't say that. Of course, I don't know who my favorite Batman villain would be.
I miss the Riddler, which is why I liked the new Batman movie so much.
I'm tired of the Joker. I would be just fine if I never saw him again.
Exactly. So. He's had his time. Give us
done.
There's so many more. Give me Calendar Man. When do we get Calendar Man?
Honestly, that would be a good one.
He's scary at times. So
there's a short Zatanna right now, right before New 52. It got collected in a trade. I'm not sure if you can still find it, but I recommend it. I think I know the one you're talking about.
Okay.
Luckily, Kristen, you're always welcome to use my DC Universe anytime.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because all that stuff's on there. It's super accessible, especially since Comixology is being stupid right now.
Yeah, they are. Yes, Gotham City Sirens is very good. The fact
that Billy and Tommy haven't had a solo series irritates me. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. You said Billy and Tommy, and I went to Power Rangers immediately.
Not Wiccan and...
So I was like, I mean, Tommy has a solo series.
Are the Power Ranger comics good? I haven't read them. Are they?
Very good. And difficult to get, but you can read them online. They are really good.
Okay, I'll have to check them out.
Ooh, yeah, Gotham City Sirens.
Gotham City Sirens. Oh, you have the omnibus for it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so pretty. I read it online, and it's so good.
So good. Oh, seeing the Batman movie tonight. Have fun.
Have fun. I won't share any thought. I liked it. But...
I haven't seen it yet, but
oh, you haven't seen it? Okay.
No, I've been so busy. I figured I'd wait a little bit. That way the theater won't be full.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see it.
Robert Pattinson did a very good job, in my opinion, honestly. So
there's a lot of good movies out this month. So it's going to be really hard.
There's a ton.
To make time.
And the Doctor Strange movie's coming out soon. Yeah.
Well, and we're getting, I don't know if anybody else cares about this, but Jujutsu Kaisen 0 is coming to theaters next week. Cool. So, but that movie X looks really good.
Lost City.
Ooh, Lost City of D, I'm going to see immediately.
Can we?
Immediately. I wish you lived in town because I would take you to go see all those crappy movies. Like, I want to go see Marry Me.
Oh, look, it has Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. Say no more.
Yeah. Oh, Hayden, the Batman's going to be on? Oh, well, then never mind. I'd rather watch it at home.
Don't go see it. Yeah.
I'd be comfy.
And be comfy.
Because I'm interested. But I'm not as hardcore interested as other people. But I think it's because I'm as a DC fan, I'm afraid to be hurt.
That's fair.
So my expectations are low. I was really hurt the last time I saw a DC movie.
I think that's fair, and I think you really should go in with no expectations and just enjoy the ride. I will say, Zoe Kravitz?
Oh yeah,
her Selena is so good.
I believe it.
Honestly, one of my favorites. Very, very good. So.
No more Joker unless it's Cameron Joker because he remains the GOAT. I still haven't watched Gotham, so I don't. But I love him.
I haven't seen Gotham either.
I would like for the Batman movie villain to be Man-Bat.
Man-Bat.
Isn't that basically what we're getting with Morbius, though? That, like...
Are you going to go see
Marvel...
that?
No!
I'm not either.
Jared Leto, I cannot stand that man's face. I cannot look at him.
I know.
And I'm fine with Morbius. I loved that, like, that Spider-Man cartoon we had when we were growing up. But, like, I can't look at that man's face.
No.
Anymore.
Yeah, poor Brian. He wants to go see it, and I have no interest in Morbius. I also hate Jared Leto, but I just...
so much.
Venom, any day.
Ooh, yeah, because it's a rom-com.
It's a buddy cop rom-com.
It's a bad movie, but it's like a fun bad. You know
Both
I mean?
of them are bad, but they're
That's
fun.
what I like.
Yeah.
I love the Batman. No spoilers, but the shadow scared the shit out of me now. Well, a lot of you are saying you liked it.
Oh, Jaden, that's absolutely fair.
The sound alone is a reason to see in theaters unless you have surround sound. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was Wonder Woman 1984.
I think did we watch that together, right?
Were you there when I rented out the theater for my birthday?
Oh no, it was me, Brian, and Josh, and I was so hyped.
It was my birthday. We rented out the whole theater, and it was 3 different movies in one movie.
They couldn't pick,
and I did ship Cheetah and Wonder Woman at the beginning because they were on a date.
They were on a date.
They were.
Krista Wiig did the best that she could. Yeah.
But Wonder Woman... no, I don't have time.
We can't go in that.
Yeah, because I'll be here for like an hour. I was going to join Reels Talk when they do it. They're like, no, it's a little too late to do it. It's like in a week or something. I was like... But listen to me talk about consent. And how was we consent when they use that poor man's body?
He had no idea.
Wonder Woman would never.
She would never. Also, she would never put a man in front of the world's fate.
Yeah.
She loves Steve Trevor. She knows that Steve Trevor would never want her to do that.
Yeah, I know. It's like I never read a book.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of HBO Max, for everyone who hasn't watched it yet, both parts of Long Halloween are on there. It's the coolest animated style DC's animated department. It's turned out. Okay. I'm in because I love all the DC animated films. I'm a little behind. We bought that big box set. You know that. The big DC box set. But I just got this in.
Which one
Christmas.
is that one?
Catwoman Hunted. It's her and Batwoman. But I haven't watched this one yet. Oh, also Cheshire's in it.
I love her. I do too. That's another one that doesn't get enough attention, honestly.
I know. I'm hoping now she will because...
Stargirl?
Okay, no. Because they don't even mention that it's...
Young Justice.
Yeah.
Are you current with Young Justice?
No.
Oh, it's so good. Anyway.
But right now, Cheshire's alive again, and so is Roy Harper's daughter.
Oh.
Roy Harper's daughter shows up in Catwoman. Okay. So some timey-wimey multiverse stuff has happened. Everybody's back. Okay. So if the daughter's back, then Cheshire should be back. So,
because they're a thing, right? Like Arsenal and Cheshire were like...
Yeah, they hook up. It's like a toxic... Like, did you watch Buffy?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. It's kind of like it's like Spike and Buffy, but if they had never gotten in a healthy relationship afterwards.
Ooh.
You know, so like really hot.
But
it's
also
not good for them.
Don't touch it with a 10-fold. Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder Woman wouldn't sacrifice the world for a dude she knew like 4 days, 70 years ago. Maybe she would for Barbara.
Oh.
Maybe she would have.
She would for Barbara.
I mean, Wonder Woman will kill a dude. So.
Well, and Barbara only became that way partially because of Diana's actions. So.
Yeah. James Gunn's Suicide Squad is oh, wait, never mind. I did see that. I really liked it, personally.
Is that the second one?
Yeah, the Suicide Squad. I really liked it.
I hadn't seen it.
Ooh, you got to. I thought it was really fun. The people that I were with didn't like it as much. But to me, it checked off all my boxes because I like a lot of silliness.
I do too.
I love really serious movies too. I am really into that, but like, there's a reason one of my favorite Marvel movies are like Guardians 2 and Thor Ragnarok. Yeah. Like those are the ones I'll go back to a lot.
Right, Shazam, like
love Shazam.
Yeah, they're
to me, that's the best DC movie.
I agree. I went in with low expectations. And Brian, my husband, did not want to go see it. He was like, I'm not going to like this. And he left and was like, can we go see it again?
Oh, it's so good.
So good.
It's so good. To be honest, I haven't been the same after the movie. I've been listening to Kurt Cobain doing everything in a broody manner and wearing sunglasses all the time during the day.
I got in trouble with my husband because I laughed after the third time Bruce Wayne said, I am vengeance. And he said, stop, that's his line. And I was like, I know, but how many times is he going to say it in this movie?
All right, now I'm sold.
It's good. It's a good time.
But I should preface that, like, my favorite Batman movies are, like, the 90s. So
the George...
yeah.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Kiss from a Rose is my favorite song.
So. Uma Thurman. Listen, my love for Robin started with those movies.
Oh, yeah,
with Batman and Robin. It's so good.
So good. The bat nipples. Perfect movie.
Bat nipples. Very, very good. Wasn't Jim Carrey the Riddler too?
Yes, he was. He was a very good Riddler.
He was such a good Riddler.
Yeah, and honestly, if you wanted a Riddler who was serious, I think he'd be great for that role too.
He'd be perfect.
I love Jim Carrey's serious roles. Mm-hmm. And man, the Penguin and the first one, Danny DeVito, perfect.
Danny DeVito in anything.
Good.
So when are we getting our Batman reboot as Danny DeVito as Batman? Because I feel like we're just Rolodexing actors now.
Well, I always loved there's been a lot of talk in the fandom community that Hugh Jackman shouldn't have been Wolverine because technically he's tall. You know, he's a tall, really fit guy, but Wolverine, the character, is short and hairy and stout, and really would have made more sense
for Danny DeVito.
Yeah, actually it would have, because he should be shorter. He shouldn't be this big old hunky guy. I mean, I think Wolverine comic book's handsome, but like Hollywood wouldn't, you know?
No, it's the standards.
Yeah, give me imperfection.
Exactly.
Come on, don't be scared about it.
We need more like tall girl, short guy combos, and there's so many already in the comics. So like,
a ton. Well, if we ever get, which I don't think we will, if we ever get Mr. Miracle and Big Barda, which I should also lend you Mr. Miracle.
Yeah.
Man, that's the epitome, because she's tall and big and buff, and he's just like a regular dude, and they're in love. I just think it's great.
I love that.
You would love them, and she's our type.
I was gonna say, you said big and buff, and I was like, my type of woman.
That's why I need you to read Mr. Miracle. That's why I need you to read Red Sonja.
Okay. In case y'all couldn't tell, I'm just a raging bisexual.
You'll leave both books like, well, I need them on my wall now because
I just got soda in my eye.
I spilled tea on myself earlier, so.
Oh man, that I just was so thirsty, I guess, for Big Barda, and I haven't even read the comic yet. It's fine.
You should see the movie Riddler alone, Maddie. He had me cracking up even when he was supposed to be threatening.
Oh yeah, he's worth it. He's really good Riddler.
Yeah.
Very good.
I'll do it for all of you.
Yay! And then post your review because I want to know your thoughts on it.
I just gotta find time.
That's a mood.
Girl's been busy.
Oh, can I ask your commentators on video game recommendations? Because I don't have a lot that I've been looking for that extra games. Because Maddie suggested Inscription last week, and that's been so fun.
Everyone should play Inscription. It's so cool, but don't look up anything about it.
Nope, don't look at. Go in fresh.
So are you looking for
just any? Honestly, PC, because I'm going to get Horizon Zero Dawn at some point.
Yes,
it looks so incredible. How can you
love
not?
it?
I will love it. I love the first game, but I don't know. Maybe this is the right crowd. Sorry.
No, we got people who play video games here. We're fine.
Okay.
It's like a circle.
It is. You say nerd, and it's just an umbrella. So.
I want you to play Badman.
Just so I can turn the cursing up?
Yes.
Oh my god.
But if I had to be serious.
Okay. No. Meme games are absolutely fine. I will say, if any of your viewers like Otome games, Blooming Panic is free and is the best Otome game in the last 10 years. That is high praise for me. I play a lot.
I agree with Frost. Any of the Telltale games are really fun to watch other people play. And plus, if you get stuck, you can ask the the viewers to help you make
Oh,
decisions.
cool. Oh, that's nice.
I absolutely love the Walking Dead Telltale game.
Okay.
It might be a little spooky because there's zombies, but it's not like you fight them. It's all about decisions and maybe a few quick time events.
Is it like Detroit Become Human and like decision making, or?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
But it's slower.
Okay.
It's, to me, I've always thought that Walking Dead, the Telltale game, is better than any other Walking Dead property
Oh, wow.
Okay. And I've read the books, I've watched the show, but to me, it's this.
Okay.
And let me tell you what's going to sell you. You play this guy, Lee, okay, at the beginning of when things all freak out. And the first house you go to is a little girl all by herself. So you can't leave her alone. You got to bring her with you. Hence, father-daughter trope. It's
sold.
the best game.
Adopted father-daughter trope. Yep. I'm sold.
And then Wolf Among Us, which is from the comic book Fables.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
I love the Fables comics.
And we're getting a sequel. So it's all, the main character is Bigby Wolf.
Oh, okay.
It's all a mystery. Yeah, so you gotta play Wolf Among Us.
Absolutely. I'm picking
So those, thank you, Frost. Those are great recommendations. Game of Thrones I haven't played all the way through, so I can't be a big seller about it. But those two for sure.
Okay.
Everybody's playing Elden Ring. Have you played From Us?
I can't because I don't like Dark Souls type games, but I've heard it's really good.
Oh, my girl. And we're getting a Clementine book this year from Tilly Walden, my favorite. She's in the Walking Dead video game.
Oh, okay.
She's getting her own graphic novel for Tilly Walden, who's one of my favorites.
Love that for her.
Very exciting. Somewhat of a gamer myself. Yeah, I knew Jane had it.
Red Dead Redemption, I've heard good things.
Oh, it's very good. Or like Ghost of Tsushima is really good too. I guess it's on PC though.
Well, yeah, and that's so I have PS4 and I have a Switch. And I'm going to get an Elgato so I can actually stream.
Yeah.
I play games to enjoy them, but I've also been streaming on the side, which has been fun.
Yeah.
So any suggestion, even if it's indie games, like I love that. I think you sent me one earlier. It was like Dot Dungeon or something.
Oh yeah, I want us to play that. I think that's an actual like tabletop.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Cool.
So I want us to play it.
Oh yeah, I'm behind on Genshin there.
Yeah, I just gave up.
I got so overwhelmed.
Well, because I have my computer didn't work for a while, and so I'm one of those people that get really into it. Once I don't have access for a while, I feel like I'm behind, and it's too late. But yeah, I think those Telltale games are like Life is Strange or something to be fun.
Oh yeah, Life is Strange. I need to play the Guardians of the Galaxy game. It looks so good.
Yeah, if that's coming to Game Pass, absolutely.
Yeah,
it's the perfect
Game Pass.
It's the perfect comic book game.
Oh man!
And just wait till you see Lady Hellbender, big and buff and blue.
I saw Mantis, and she's just the cutest.
Oh, so Mantis is perfect in it.
Yeah,
my sweet baby angel. Battlefield 2042 is so broken. Man, I've never played a Battlefield game. I don't think I just don't think for me. I also don't like any. I'm not a big shoot 'em up game person. It had that story.
FPS, yeah.
Yeah, if there's a lot of story, yeah. And I really don't like multiplayer games. I know that I just don't. If it's online multiplayer, if it's like I know who I'm talking to.
Oh yeah, playing with friends, but randos, yeah. I have a hard time because I know I would like Apex Legends or Predator, whatever it is. But like I don't want to play with randos. I will say, Maddie, have you played Back 4 Blood with us yet?
No.
I think you would really, really like it. Oh, was it you who sent me? There's like a puppet game coming out that feels like Resident Evil.
I don't know.
So it feels like Five Nights at Freddy's apparently, but it's not as jump scary.
Okay.
And it has mechanics of Resident Evil. So like you're working. And I think I would love to see you play that.
I'll play it.
Have you played your Security Breach yet?
No, I think next weekend.
Okay.
So I need to set up for streaming, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't make a Twitch channel. I gotta do things with it. But
yeah, guys, you need to go tell Maddie to make a Twitch or do it on YouTube so you can watch her get scared at Security Breach.
Did I tell you about the graphic novels?
No.
I bought the graphic novels for Five Nights at Freddy. I pre-ordered the books, the new ones.
Maddie!
So I'll be up to on the lore.
That's true. It's very good. Matt Pat.
I do not support the man who made those. Okay, and I know that I.
Oh, is he problematic?
Yeah, I didn't know that till after I got into it.
What is
so
it?
Now I've got to like work on
that.
what I'm doing. He quit, so I don't know.
Oh,
I'm working on it.
Okay.
But yeah, definitely Telltale games. Also, if you ever want to play, I know you don't have anyone to play It Takes Two with, but I'll play it with you.
Will you play it with me?
Yeah.
So fun fact, my husband, I love him, does not play video games. And that's totally fine. But like any 2-player game, I have to play with somebody else because I would love to play It Takes Two.
And I've got to see you play it.
Oh yeah?
I've got to see it happen.
I'm gonna cry. I know I am.
Oh yeah, you're gonna cry, of course. But there's one scene that I am just. Every time someone's playing, I'm like, just call me right before you get here so I can watch you.
Oh my god. Maddie's been my Inscription guru.
Guys, everyone. Oh please man. And I will. The one spoiler I'll tell you about Inscription, there is a deck building. There's deck building involved in it. But it's so much more than that. I can't wait till you're done. And once you are, I just want to sit together and watch Matt Pat's video on it.
Yeah.
Because, oh my god. Cat.
I love you.
Cat, come over.
Cat, go over for me because I can't.
Hey, Albie, life is hard.
Maddie saw my mom and dad before I saw her last time.
I know.
That's so sad.
I did.
She watched my parents' dog. That game looks so cute. It Takes Two. It's very good.
I also miss you too. Yeah, It Takes Two. Oh, Gabby, you should play with your dad. It's so good. Or a friend. I should assume that that's the only person you're allowed to play a game with. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Right, I know that he plays. Gabby's dad is also here.
You're good. You're good. I was like, I mean, I'll game with my dad. That's fine.
No, play that with me.
Oh, okay. Me and Maddie are gonna do it. Will you play Haven with me? I have no one.
I was just about to say that.
Were you? Okay.
I've never played it.
It looks so pretty.
And I really want to play it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
All absolutely. The games. Multiplayer builds character. I've never seen so many creative.
I'm not meant for that.
No,
really not.
Anytime I play with randos, I immediately find myself super anxious or frustrated because I'm like, I'm either not good enough or I feel like I'm playing with a 10-year-old.
Well, and I even got anxious in like MMORPGs where I knew I could do the thing.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
No, not anymore.
Mm-hmm. Haven.
I think the closest I've played is like in Mass Effect. You had to play. Like Mass Effect 3, they've changed it, but you had to play multiplayer parts to get enough of the thing you needed for the perfect ending. So you had to play it. Mm. They made me do that.
Haven.
Yeah, I'm done.
Aw. Maddie, we need to find another puzzle escape room game. I think that would be really fun too.
Just more Zero Escape, done.
I've only played the first game because I rage quit.
Let's play more.
Okay. Let's
play that. Ooh, or if you don't want to jump into that, AI Somnium Files, because it's on Game Pass.
It is. I think you got me that one for my Switch, and then my brain was like, visual novel cannot compute alone.
Yeah.
But I think I could get through it with group playthrough. Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about going because my friends aren't going.
Well, we might be going now.
But what?
I don't know. Brian was like,
I didn't buy anything.
I didn't buy anything. And then Brian's like, I thought you said you didn't want to go. And then I was like, well, I thought you said. So we both misconstrued. He's like, well, maybe we can go down.
Well, Joe's going.
Well, so you got to go for Joe.
Joe, you got room in your room for me? I'm not joking. Can I go? I
love
with you?
Gen Con so much. I know Kat and
if
Colby
Joe's going, I've got to go. So Joe and I've never met.
You got to meet him.
I know.
Is he going to bring his daughter?
You bring Gabby?
I know nothing about this man, but if you approve, I approve.
You would love Joe. Joe is my board game buddy.
I'm sold. Any board game I'm sorry. I don't know how much longer you can. I was gonna say any board game recommendations. We have over 200 games now. It's fine. Do the TikTok like. Oh God. Thank you for having me on, Maddie.
Oh, this is good. I was I was anxious today, so this has helped me.
Good.
So I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll be vulnerable with the internet. It's fine.
I was good. No, you're good. And hopefully I don't talk over you too much. So
No, you're not.
Yep.
Usually I overtalk. As the host, I panic to fill space.
That's what I did that romance novel game show the other day on Twitch. And I was just like, so this and it was very fun.
Though. Yay! Aww. Well, we have to go hang out with Joe, Kristen.
Okay. I gotta meet Joe.
Will you also do an escape room with us?
Yes, because last year we should have won and we didn't.
Yeah. Gabby recommends the Dune Imperium game.
Dune Imperium.
You can trust Gabby. Gabby, are you going to Gen Con too?
Well, for Dad goes, she has no reason not to, right?
Gabby, if you go, can we hang out? We can get food. I don't know what to say. We can go out to eat.
You can get not homophobic. I was gonna say cupcakes because one of them they're not homophobic. I meant there's like a Mike Pence one and it's LGBT friendly, anti-homophobic. I'll leave. It's been fun.
Well, anyways, you will do this live, Joe. I'll talk to you later. Tell me about it.
I'm sorry.
No. It's great. Thank you, chat, for hanging out with us. Maple, thank you as always for hanging out with me. If you're gonna play any description after this, let me know.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't want to go to sleep right away. So.
All right, and you said your game to play on my stream on Twitch for Avatar: Last Airbender tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So check out Maple's Twitch channel.
Sorry.
I will be there tomorrow.
She will.
Playing a character in Avatar: Last Airbender tabletop role-playing game. We also play a semi-regular, depending on everybody's schedule, game of Masks, which is like D&D, but we're teenage superheroes.
Shit is going down.
I do that as well. Now. So catch me there tomorrow.
Maple's Menagerie. Come watch Maddie be adorable and maybe be a bender. I don't know.
I need to, hopefully somebody tells me the rules before tomorrow.
Nope. You're getting a scratch piece of paper. No, you're fine. It's really easy.
Okay.
It's like masks.
All right, guys. I'll be back next week with Wicked and Divine with a wonderful person. Look, Joe. Joe's gonna be here. And see you all then. Have a good night.